Mr. Birchum, hello.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't sound too good. What's going on?
I feel like a pile of hippo flop.
How does a pile of hippo flop feel?
Like me.
Okay.
Not too good. What happened?
Well, the trouble started when I tried to convert my clothes dryer over to propane.
That sounds like a tough job.
Well, it didn't work out. It blew up, and I got a bottle of Snuggle put up me.
Ouch.
What did the doctor say about that?
Leave it.
I swear, we have got to get you some new medical attention. That guy is just advising you to leave whatever's up there.
I think I need someone with a license.
Yeah.
I think so.
That might help.
That's not why I called.
Yeah?
I have some sad news, fellas.
What happened?
Well, today the Birchum family mourns the loss of one of its own. Yesterday, my dog Sawbuck died of semi-natural causes in the driveway. Hold on, my wife's yelling. They don't need the details.
I'm interested in the details. Why were they semi-natural causes?
Hold on. Who the hell are you, Quincy? Well, the dog was napping under an El Camino I had up on blocks.
Yeah.
Anyway, the mixture of beer and my hypertension medication screwed up my depth perception, and I bumped it backing down the driveway. Sawbuck was laid to rest under the transmission.
Oh, man. That's tough.
That's bad.
Well, in Sawbuck's memory, I'd like to tell the KROQ listeners how to construct a doghouse. I can't help but feel partially responsible for what happened, and I felt like maybe if I'd built him that doghouse, that Sawbuck would be licking my thigh right now.
Okay.
You trained him to do that too, huh?
Yeah, I put a little peanut butter on there. Anyway, listen up. Start with a piece of pine. If they're out of pine, a 4x8 sheet of 3/8 Woolmanized lumber core struck one CDX Luan Goodone side plywood will work.
Right.
Then get out your plunge router, and with a convex Roman OG carbide bit, mortise a banjo joint on the factory edge.
Got it.
Did I tell you guys how much that dog loved wood?
I don't think
Swear
so.
to God, he'd chew on a chunk of Coca-Cola till his gums bled.
No, you never told us that, Mr. Birchum.
This is difficult for me.
He's kind of broken up.
I know he is.
Anyway, back to the doghouse.
Right.
Use bonderized Z-flashing and what's the use? Screw the doghouse. Listen, here's my point, fellas. Don't go another day without telling the people and dogs you love that you... hold on, my wife's talking. Would you shut the hell up?
Isn't that one of the people you were just talking about, Mr. Birchum?
I love that dog.
I know you did.
Here's
Well,
the
listen.
message. Keep pets in the yard.
All right, we can tell you're broken up. We won't ask you to stay on any longer.
That's painful.
Pretty sad day today. I'm sorry to hear it.
Okay.
Thanks, Mr. Birchum.
Bye, guys.
Feel better.
How you doing?
Not so good. I'm injured.
Really?
Yeah, quite a surprise.
What a surprise that is. You must have quite the health program with the school district, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
What happened this time?
Well, fellas, I talked to the school shrink, and he told me to start internalizing, so I'm going to take responsibility for this one.
Wow.
Well, the problem started last semester, an attempt to raise some money for a new hernia trust. I sold the school's yellow safety stripe, the ones that go around the machinery.
Right. Sure.
I didn't get a whole lot because it didn't come off in one piece. But anyway, during a tool safety demonstration yesterday, I got my medic alert necklace caught in the feed mechanism of the edge bander and ended up using my own torso to illustrate a safety point.
It's bad. How did that happen? What happened?
Well, I got my torso caught in the edge bander, you moron!
That was the joke, Kevin. Okay.
Kids looked on in shock, laughing their asses off.
I bet.
Anyway,
Is that why you called?
no, it's not why I called.
Mr. Birchum, you seem unusually cranky today.
Yeah.
Well, I got a perpetual thorn in my side.
And that is your wife?
It's my wife.
Yeah, I thought so.
210 pounds of thorn. Anyway.
Hey, let me just give you this little bit of advice, Mr. Birchum. Women, especially if they weigh over 200 pounds, love when you publicize that they do on the radio.
Well, no, it's not a knock on her because she's almost 5 feet.
So she carries it well.
Oh, yeah.
Looks good on her.
Oh, yeah, she jiggles real nice.
Okay, good. All right.
She naps and it's like she's on a pogo stick.
All right, so problem with the wife.
No, that's not why I called.
Why did you call, Mr. Birchum?
Well, I called to talk about spring break.
Oh,
You know, it's right around the corner, and all the kids are pumped up and primed to raise hell.
right.
I feel the problem is they watch that MTV Spring Break show, and their little heads explode. You seen this show? Yeah, it's nothing but underage broads in bikinis grinding and gyrating while fat black guys sing about killing law enforcement personnel. Quite a message for the youth.
That's an accurate description of the program, too.
It is. What are they thinking over here? Here's my point. We got to go back to calling it Easter break the way God originally planned it.
Yeah.
I know most of these kids don't even know what Easter is anymore, so I thought I'd take a minute and explain it.
Okay. Mr. Bircham now explaining Easter.
Yeah, now first there was something called Good Friday. Now that's the day Jesus dragged a big cross through town while people threw rocks at him, and then later on he got nailed to it. Not a great Friday, just a good one.
Right.
In Matthew 28, verse 2, it says an angel rolled away a stone and sat on it. His robe was white as snow, and his face was like lightning. Apparently he had a bad goatee and a look of perpetual confusion.
Not that lightning.
Oh.
Different lightning.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, the angel spoke, and he told the disciples to go meet Jesus at Galilee, and then Jesus talked to them, ate some fish, and went to his dad's house.
Right.
That was the last time anyone saw him except for that Mexican family in Orange County.
In their toilet, right.
Well, here's my point. Jesus didn't die on the cross, so you kids could get loaded on a houseboat in Lake Havasu.
Right.
All right, so I thought as a service to those ready to repent, I would tell the listeners how to build themselves a life-size cross.
Okay.
I don't know that we have that kind of.
This is quite a stretch. Look, I can
I'll
tell.
make it quick,
I can
fellas.
tell them that. You just get 2 long pieces of wood.
And nail
Well,
them
now,
together.
wait a minute.
Nail
There's
them
the
together.
right way and the wrong way.
All right, go ahead.
All right.
We're going to do it the Roman way.
All right, go ahead.
Could we do it the quick way?
All right. Start out with a 6x6 by 12-foot chunk of clear, rough sawn womanized dog fur. Now set this depth gauge on your skill worm drive for a Smurf's ass hair stronger than 3 inches, and put a 6x6 ID saddle cut on the crown side of your 6x stock.
Not as easy as we thought.
Center the same dado cut on a 7-foot piece of 6x spalted maple and connect the half lap joints with weldwood, tight bond, biscuit dowels, and 3/16 legs. Now put on your best bathrobe, a pair of sandals, and drag that baby up and down the street until you wear a hole in your huaraches, or until the neighbors call the cops.
Very nicely done, Mr. Bircham.
All right.
I never thought while explaining how to build a cross, you would use the term Smurf's ass hair.
Oh, it's in the Bible.
Okay.
I'm sure it is. I wish we had time to cite chapter and verse, but we just don't.
Yeah, we got to run.
Yeah.
Have a good vacation.
right.
All right. Thanks a lot, Mr. B.
All right, it's 9:56.
Richard Blade coming up next.